Goal to help 10,000 families generate $5,000 per month in residual recurring income over the next 2 to 5 years. But what I love most about him is he's the definition of integrity and character. He's one of the only people that's ever been in
Recording in
every
progress.
single thing that he ever committed to me that he would be or do. So please, ladies and gentlemen, give me some hearts, give me some fire, give me some love in the chat. Please help me welcome to the line someone I'm honored to call my coach, my mentor, and my friend, the VP of Sales himself, Mr. Sam Bean.
Man, that's awesome. That's about as awesome as an introduction can actually get. Thank you very much, Carla. I really appreciate you taking the time out your day to host us and making sure that everybody got settled in just fine. And I definitely want to say hello to everybody here. And let's see here, guys. One moment here. Definitely want to say hello to everybody. Make sure that we get everything here going. Like she said, guys, we actually had a little bit of a challenge with the technology earlier today, and we're back. We're gonna get this thing here going, but definitely want to make sure that you guys know you're in the right place at the right time. And tonight we're going to be talking about trading, as you can see right there on the screen. And when you look at trading, guys, one of those things when come across my table a long time ago, people mostly during COVID. I got a lot of phone calls during COVID. And if you got phone calls about trading, people asking you to trade, join the trade community, let them teach you how to trade, let them trade for you. If you got phone calls or text messages like that, put me in the chat for me, please. Yeah, put me in the chat because this a lot of people got those phone calls. A lot of people got those text messages. A lot of us did. And when COVID hit, a lot of people went home, guys, without a job. You had 30,000 companies that closed their doors. You had 2 million companies. I mean, 2 million people who went home with no income, and a lot of people lost everything, right? A lot of people got those text messages during COVID, though. A lot of people got those phone calls, and the people who actually took those text messages serious and basically, say, you know what, I need to do something. Those individuals started trading, and a lot of those individuals never had to go back to work again. A lot of those individuals never had to go back and reopen the doors to their companies again. And a lot of them are still now living carefree in a recession-proof society, in a recession-proof economy under their own roof, right? And that's the thing we want to talk about today, guys. How many of you guys would like to wake up, every day for the rest of your life knowing that it doesn't matter what happens, in the economy, doesn't matter what happens during any administration, doesn't matter what happens, when something uncontrollable like a disease, a pandemic pops up, that you have the ability to put yourself in a position, right, to never have to worry about money again as long as you live. If that's you, put a one in the chat. I just want to know who I'm talking to today. Now, put a one in the chat. So if that's you, you want to be able to wake up with that power, with that ability, right? With that button that you can hit, okay? And never have to worry about you, your family, again, because you have now learned a recession-proof skill. You have now learned a president-proof skill. You have now learned a COVID-proof skill, right? Because how many of you guys know that the market is always open regardless of what's going on, right? Money never stops moving, okay? Right, the money never ever stops moving. Money is always going in each economy, in each country, around the world. Somebody's moving money, somebody's making moves, and somebody's making money, okay? And guess what? That can be you. That can be you guys. And that's the we're going to talk about today. Why should you actually learn how to trade? Why should you use build as a build academy here? And why do we exist? And guys, it's to promote a new way of making income for your home, right? And from your home, to teach new traders, to help experienced traders, to provide tools and software to maximize profits, to create opportunity, a lot of different things, right? You want to put yourself in that position where you can take advantage of those things from Build Economy and Build Academy. So Build Trading Academy, we teach folks to trade Forex, futures, options, digital assets, right? And oh, there we go. And we provide education and training to new and experienced traders. And this is in English and Spanish, right? So when you look at the Build Trading Academy, like we said, options, Forex, futures, digital access, Forex, all the good stuff. This is a lot of good stuff that we're using because you got a lot of companies out there that are one trick ponies. They teach one thing and one thing only. They master forex, or they master futures, or they master options, or they master, whatever they master. And guess what, guys? There's nothing wrong with that. They're making a ton of money. I know people who make multiple seven figures doing just that. Okay, but everything is not for everybody, right? And so when I look at this panel of people here, I look at JCL, Lara Cuenta, right? Spanish and futures trader, and trainer. He can do it in both languages. Right? We just had a conversation today about him wanting to also throw his hat in the ring for the English side. Okay, then you have Donnie Pips, Forex master trader, and this gentleman has a lot of when I say exciting things going on in this background, from trading on Wall Street to being a seven figures quant trader, and trading since 2008, and just training since 2015. A lot of great things. And so again, the panel of people who we have here is very diversified, right? Roxy Castellano. And this young lady here, when I say, she's doing some amazing things, she has a trading community, just like, Sebastian and Maurice as well. They all have trading communities. Okay. They all have classes that they teach people. They all, have, things that they could do, but they chose to do it here. They all chose to actually bring their talents to build, right? And so she's doing the option side. And you have Sebastian who's doing the Forex side, and he can do it in Spanish and he can do it in English, right? You have Maurice who can also do futures and maths in English or Spanish. And so, as we have a very versatile panel of people who can go out here and work on your behalf. See, for me, I'm not a trader, right? I understand the business of trading, I understand the business of money and economics. My wife is the trader under our roof in our household, right? And so she's the one that's learning, from Donnie at this point, right? And so she's also bringing my son, my 17-year-old son, on board. He's going to learn. So you look at the trade curriculum. This is very, very important. So you see right here the foundational trainings, guys. Intro, about gold trading and major pairs, stocks, options, and futures, how to use charting software, how to set up a broker account, basic terms like buy, sell, pip, lot, candle, etc., how to use trading view and draw a chart. And so you're seeing all of these different things that we teach, guys. It's not just one thing, but if you know anything about trading, right, and you are seeing the things that are on this slide here, you know that most traders out there don't train on this. A lot of them train on one specific lane, one specific thing, whatever that magic pill, potion, lotion that they're selling from their training skill. That's what they're focused on. But when you have a myriad of traders, right? Not too many, just enough, who can actually do different things, so you can now cover everybody who wants to trade in different ways and different asset classes. This is a beautiful thing here. So you see the trading essentials right here. Like I said, how to make a trading plan, candle patterns, price action, because some people like price actions. Some people like the candle chart by hours, Fibonacci retracement. And so you got a lot of different things that people are going to learn, okay, and master. And that's the most important thing, mastering it. The cool thing about our traders, guys, that I love is that they take the fear of trading out of it. They take the gambling aspect out of it because they teach you how to actually trade. Okay. So when it comes to tools and software, as you can see right now, we do, on top of the expertise, of our traders that we have in house, we have scanners, and you get a chance to hear about Einstein. We have indicators. We have Omni, right? Which is a partnership that I'm extremely excited about because we have a specific exclusive here in the United States of America that that a lot of people don't have that luxury of having access to. Okay, but when it comes to live trading for forex, futures, and options, guys, we have a calendar and it's full. And so you have live trading, live training, just about every day and different things, right? But when you're a beginner, guys, what I would suggest you do is figure out which one is for you and focus on that one. All right. Figure out which one, if it's Forex or if it's futures or if it's options, learn a little bit about all of them, and now you'll see which one fits your personality. You'll see which one fits your financial cachet, if you will. because some require a little bit more money than others. You'll find the one that helps, satisfy your risk tolerance. You have some who like a lot of action, the market moving, and you like some that will sit there and be okay and be patient with it. But once you get it, figure out who you are and who you want to be in trading, guys, go down that lane and master it. Now, when it comes to the Build Trading Academy tools and software, Einstein is it's something that's so genius that we had to give it the smartest name in the history of being, a genius of intelligence. And so when you talk about AI, artificial intelligence, it gets no better than this, right? So when you look at Einstein, how does it work, guys? It identifies high probability trade setups that line up with the education and training you have been learning. See, that first sentence says a lot. We're not just turning you over to technology, right? It's like, leaving a child, on unattended, to babysit themselves. Like they play with a lot of dangerous things. And, in a household. Now, you being left to your own vices, not learning anything is dangerous in the market. Okay. We really and truly want you to learn, exactly what you need to learn. And while you're learning, all of the stuff that you need to learn is going to help you, use, this scanner here. Okay. But it's like riding a bike with training wheels. Right. And that's a pretty safe situation. Okay. But you can have this tool included with your membership level for Forex only or for all asset classes. Okay. So how much money do I need to trade? It's a question that everybody asks. And every asset and strategy is different, guys. One size does not fit all here. So as you learn about the risk and reward, the lot size, the contracts rather, you'll get a feel for what's right for you. Okay. We want to make it as easy and affordable as for everyone to participate, right? So you can actually open up a live broker account with as little or as high as you can afford. $100, $10,000, $100,000, $1 million, it's on you, right? So when it comes to Omni, now this is one where, again, when you look at that app that we talked about, what is it? What is Omni Trading? Okay. Omni Trading is a technology platform that can mirror advanced algorithms or allow professional traders to execute trades based on predefined criteria. Okay. But it's defined to minimize human intervention and capitalize on market opportunities faster. Okay. And benefits are, speed, efficiency, and reduced emotional bias. Okay. And so when you actually put yourself in a position where, you know, uh, you're in the market, some people they have a bad day, and guess what? It gets worse because they go into, an emotional tailspin and they just go out there and start doing crazy stuff. They forget their rules, they forget the disciplines, right? And so we want to make sure that you stick to the strategies and want to make sure you use the trading platform so it'll help you protect you from you, right? So Omni can mirror the trades of successful traders and provide real-time automated execution for our community, allowing our individual users the ability to activate their own trades. Okay. So Omni can also mirror master accounts using algorithmic trading and execute them instantly for our community. Okay. So when he looks at Omni, Omni does the trade execution in real time. So you have the first, which is market data. Okay. Then it goes to algorithmic analysis. Then it goes to buy and sell decision. And then it goes to trade execution. Okay. So why user initiated automated trading is the future. Now, here's a statistic that, guys, that I didn't know. And it's actually a little bit more than 50%. It's somewhere around 60%, but 50% here as reading of US equity trades and are algorithmic, which means that, somebody's using some type of AI, some type of assisted, app to you to actually trade with. Okay. So, global algorithmic trading market projected to grow 20 billion by 2025. Okay. And so why does it matter? As growing demand for data-driven trading, scalability, and global adoption. And people want it simpler and people want it faster because people are getting busier and people are getting broker. Okay. And so a lot of people are doing more and more work for less and less money. Okay. And so they're not finding any time, right, to make more money, which makes it a lot harder. And so for a person who will have to sit down and only make money based on the time window that they have to learn how to trade, most people ever will never ever learn how to trade if that's what it was, if that's what's required. But when you add, apps like this, guys, again, you can now earn while you learn. So Omni, it basically unlocks the $7 trillion a day Forex market for you. Okay. The opportunity is big, it's huge. The foreign exchange market moves around $7 trillion every day, making it one of the most attractive opportunities for traders around the world. With our solution, unlock the immense potential and access unparalleled liquidity. Whether you are an experienced trader or someone just starting out, we provide you with the tools to participate in this dynamic global market, maximizing your opportunities, for financial growth. So when you look at Omni, guys, it just has the ability to simplify trading with our turnkey solutions, right? Accessible, automated, and user friendly. And so when you look at this, our turnkey solution is designed to make trading a simple and hassle-free experience. We've taken the complexity out of the equation, creating a fully automated platform that is accessible from any phone and extremely, intuitive. So whether you are new to trading or looking to optimize your time, we provide you with tools you need to execute trades efficiently anytime, anywhere. Okay. So when it comes to Omni, you can make it happen, guys. Connect to any broker and start trading instantly, right away, right? Flexibility is the key in the world of trading, and your platform allows you to connect to any broker of your choice immediately. Forget about the tedious process and complicated configurations. With just a few clicks, and you'll be ready to trade the market, saving time and maximizing your opportunities right from the start. So simplify the start of trading journey and without the barriers or delays. And the cool thing about this, guys, so when you look at Omni, platforms have been around for a while internationally. And when I say right now here in the US, this is the first time this has happened. So you guys are here and are a part of history. And when you are a part of history, right now you're growing with us, and you're learning this thing when it comes to the system with us. And so we're bringing on different brokers, as we are growing the platform. And so again, we invite you guys to come do that with us. So together we trade, together we win. So in a few simple steps, offer a private automated trading experience to your community. Okay. So step one, create an account. So you download the Omni admin app from the App Store and create your account in a few steps. Number two, set up the strategies, connect a master account from any broker, and establish a subscription price. And guys, number three, totally optional. Right? You'll have the ability to onboard your friends and family, because when you trade, again, you want to make sure you insulate your whole entire family from, the economy, from the administrations, from the things that can put them out of business, right? And so, costing their jobs, or just put them in a financial situation. So, but again, if you want to be the only person who learns how to trade, that's fine as well. But at least you can actually create a community around you, and with you, you guys can learn together. And step number four, start trading, right? So you just post your trades to the master account, and all the customer accounts will execute the same trades. Okay. So power to the people. Customers have full control of their account and the ability to trade how they want, and they start trading smarter, not harder. Okay. So your account, your rules, join Omni, engage in multiple strategies, choose your broker, and set your risk level, and start trading today. Okay. And so when you look at the results, you'll keep track of the trades executed, and watch your account grow. So you connect to any broker. We talked about it in a few steps. Connect to your broker of choice. Set your risk. You can choose how much you want to risk per trade executed. And then voila. Multiple trade rooms helps you mitigate risk, right? And so, like I said, you see here different asset classes, different strategies, different traders, different algorithms. It helps you, it protects you from putting all of your eggs in one basket. Let's say that. Okay. And so you have, uh, it's an asset class that may have a bad day. We've all seen the markets, take a plunge or go in a direction, spontaneously, boom, and it's going in a different direction. Nobody projected. And some people who have all their eggs in that one basket, they lose everything. And when you have different strategies, guys, it's totally different. Okay. So how much does Build Trading Academy cost? So the private access to our training video library for 1 full year, Einstein software license for 1 full year, Forex only or all asset classes, live trading training by our top educators, live weekly analysis, participation in trading contests, challenges, awards throughout the year. Omni three strategies included or seven strategies. Yeah, so when it comes to Omni, this is, again, all the trade curriculum and things we talked about earlier. You get all of that, and you get all of that for the low price of $4.99 as an elite builder, right? And that comes with the Build Academy, Forex education, option education, futures education, digital asset education, and then Einstein Scanner for Forex market only. So Omni include Omni is actually included with three different strategies, like we talked about. And keep in mind, guys, when we talk about strategies, you look at platforms that operate and function like this, you get charged per strategy, and it's anywhere from $150 to $200 per strategy. Okay, so again, this is again an introductory promotional pricing for you. So $4.99 one time, then $149 a month. And that includes having access to the Lexus of the world, the JCLs of the world, the Roxys of the world, right? And so the Donnies of the world. So you have access to all of them for that. Okay. Apex Builder, the Build Academy Forex, same thing that you get with Elite. Only difference here is that along with the Einstein scanner for all markets, all markets as far as Forex, you're also getting the Omni with 77 strategies. Now that's only $9.99 one time. Okay. And then $199 a month. All right. So this is a real big deal for you guys. So um, the one thing I do like is this when it comes to refer for, pay no more. You have universities all around the world, not just here in the US, some in Africa that I found out after doing my research that they actually pay students to refer other students to the universities, right? That's how some people pay their way through college and graduate debt free. And when you pay for, I mean, when you refer four clients and four Forex students or trading students, to our actual community, guys, what happens is now that tuition and that membership is free, right? And so $4.99, I mean, $1.99 a month, you have now it's $99 off. I apologize, guys. It's $99 off, so it'll be $49 a month for the Elite Builder, and it'll be $99 for the actual Apex Builder. Okay. So when you see four and it's free, that's for the basic, right? That's for the access to the education, the library, and stuff like that. So, and I'll make sure we get that update. All right. So, with that being said, guys, get back with the person who actually invited you out here today. Make sure that you get your questions answered. Let them know that you do appreciate what they showed you today, what they invited you to today, and if you want to have a consultation, we'll sit down with you and figure out what's best for you going forward. Okay, and so yeah, we'll see you guys at the top. We'll see you guys at the bank. We'll see you guys at the beach. You have a great day, great evening. Bye bye.
Recording